probably the easiest way to use markups. And I mean, again, let me reiterate, this site I think can literally save you thousands of dollars, when you're shopping for a car. And the best way that I can translate how to use the site is I would join the membership. It's only $10 a month. Join the membership, and you have all the sorting, searching filters available to your fingertips, right? So what I would do is, what's the biggest bubble that you're willing to travel? Some people will travel 1,000 miles to save, 10 grand, so what's the biggest drive or flight that you're willing to take and then drive it back? Or even sometimes these dealerships, you can contact them for $1,500. They'll ship that vehicle across the state or across the country, so find your bubble, your radius, put that into the filter, and search based on the manufacturer. So don't whittle it down to the model. The model searches are good if you just want to get a feel for what, the average markups are, but I wouldn't search your dealerships based on that. So just pick the manufacturer, whether it's Kia, Ford, Hyundai, pick that dealer, and then sort. In the top right of your list, there's a sorting feature. Sort based on markup low. And markup low essentially starts at 0, right? So 0 markup all the way into it's basically ascending, right? So you'll sort based on that, and then just pick out, all the dealerships at the top that are 0 markup and start calling them. And a lot of times what we found, people have hit us up and said that, 1 or 2 dealerships they called had a car coming. It was on the truck that someone backed out, and they got on the list and immediately got it, right? So, but you're not searching our website based on stock. There's tons of other websites that you can go to and do a search for incoming stock or what's at the dealer. There's like aggregator sites. I don't want to mention them, but they're pulling all the data from the dealership websites. So there's already websites that do that. But what they don't do is they're not based on MSRP. They're not based on what's the best deal for that vehicle that you can get above or below MSRP. It's just the price that they listed. Usually they list MSRP, and then you actually call them or get a hold of them, and there's a $5,000 add-on and a $5,000 markup. So do a search based on that. Start calling the dealerships that are no markup and get on a list. A lot of times you can just get on a list for any backed out orders. People have placed an order and then they ended up over the course of 6 months of being on the list, found something somewhere else, and then they canceled that. That order, the dealership doesn't cancel it. They still get the car in. So these no markup dealerships, you may be able to get on a list for canceled orders. Sometimes they've got allocations coming. So you may get something a lot quicker than just putting in an order. But I would advise, a lot of these dealerships have refundable deposits. Go ahead and put in an order with pick one of the no markup dealerships, put in an order, and then start contacting all the other ones and get on a list for a canceled order or an allocation or something. And a lot of times that may end up getting you a car quicker than actually getting the order in. So there's a few different ways to do it.
I think it's important to note while people are using the site, we do get a lot of random chats that come through that people are confused. They feel like only data scientists can actually use the site and have it be useful because they just aren't into the whole tech thing. And that's perfectly fine. We have a chat on our website. So if you don't really know, we probably get 20 to 30 a day where people just send me or Trey a chat, and they're like, hey, I'm looking for an Acura in, Massachusetts. And I just assume, okay, well, I guess I could run the report for him and send it. So if you really don't care to go in and run these reports and look at the data, you just want it done for you for now until we get inundated with these chats. If you really don't know what to do, just hit us up on the chat and we'll be able to either walk you through it or just run the report for you.